It's so early, guys. You know, we don't like to wake up so early.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. This is David, Filipino-American couple. The lovely Lorelai's behind the camera because she's too shy this morning
No,
to
I'm
get
not.
in front of the camera. This is the adventures of Filipino-American couple. Today, we are in Gulfport, Mississippi on our little vacation to Bay City. And we decided to go fishing with the fishing assassin. We are going to slay fish. We're going to catch like 500 million pounds of fish because, you know,
We're assessing the fish.
we're assessing or assassinating.
Assassinate the...
We're assassinating the fish.
There you go.
But you know, Lorelai's Filipino, so they like fish every 4 seconds. You know, last night she wanted to eat every little bait fish we found. But today
That's a big accusation.
Today we're going to catch and we're going to interview the captain for you, and maybe he can explain to you what we're really going to do. But in my version of what we're going to do, we're going to catch like 20,000 pounds of red snapper and tuna and shark and alligators and hell, maybe even an elephant or two. We're going to catch every freaking thing that swims and take it home and freeze it so I don't got to go to the grocery store and buy fish for Lorelai anymore. That's what we're doing here in Gulfport, Mississippi. So stay tuned. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit that alert bell. But do that favor. Subscribe.
Go.
All right, my friends. So we've been out fishing all day long. And I mean all day long. Remember, we're down here in southern Mississippi. And this is our captain, Brian, for the day. And Brian, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about your business. And if somebody wants to come here to visit and fish, what can they kind of expect?
Yeah, I'm Captain Brian with Fish Assassin Charters. Down here in Mississippi, you know, we do a lot of...
No, let me interrupt you.
Yeah.
It's Mississippi.
Mississippi.
There you go.
There you go. Yeah, so we do a lot of trout fishing, redfish, anything from small like that to sharks, jack and veil. We do offshore trips, inshore trips. You know, you can usually expect to have a good catch. You know, we got a really great fishery down here. Probably one of the best in the Gulf of Mexico. You know, we get people from all across the country, well, Canada, Alaska, you know, you name it, people come from everywhere. It's a great destination.
Yeah, we had a blast, and one thing I'll tell you is, you know, Lorelai, we've traveled a lot, and I mean a lot, and we've actually chartered boats everywhere, all over South Carolina, North Carolina, Texas, Louisiana, first one in Mississippi, Alabama, Florida. Here's one thing that I really appreciated was, because I did some Googling, was with this charter service, he takes care of your license if you're not coming down here to stay and fish otherwise. There's a couple that I found did not. I still would have had to go get a license to go fish with them. So I don't know what that was all about.
Well, they probably weren't licensed themselves. If you ever run in that in Mississippi and you go to hire a captain and they tell you have to buy a fishing license, you don't need to go fishing with them because they're not insured and they don't have a charter license.
And I think that's important because that means they didn't go through the Coast Guard certifications.
They're doing it illegally.
They're doing it illegally. Right? And now remember, we had that drunk one in Gulf Shores, Alabama a few years ago. So look, it's really important to get a sound cabinet that's competent and that knows the laws for your area. So we actually appreciated that it didn't have to worry about that. You just show up with your drinks and you're
all
good.
You need, drinks and snacks, and well, I'll have bottled water, but if you want anything else, just that's it. Get on board. Let's go fishing. You know?
And we are in the month. What month? What are we? May, June,
May,
something
late
like
May.
that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Memorial Day.
So what's the absolute best time for fishing?
I'd say the second week of May, going towards about the mid to late June. It just kind of varies with the heat, you know.
Yes.
Just when our average temps get above 100 degrees, then the inshore fishing kind of dies off. The trout, flounder, and stuff like that. It kind of just shuts off. It's really good early in the morning, but you only got a good hour or so of it. But our redfish, the bigger fish, shark and stuff, they really kick on, and that we kind of later in the summer we kind of target, you know, them species a little bit more often.
And what I'm thinking is, how much notification would somebody want to book with you? What's best for you guys?
Really, this time of year, at least a week out, because we get really booked up. We'll start, you know, people will start booking like crazy, and if you wait past them 2 weeks, it's hard to find a boat, especially like 2 or 3 days before. A lot of times people come down here and walk the docks, and they get the idea they want to go, and it's just impossible for them to find anybody unless somebody just has a cancellation.
Right. Well, and that's the other thing. You can also just say, you know, if you're local, I guess, and you don't got to travel very far, you can always say, hey, if you get a cancellation, would you mind calling me for a trip?
And we do that.
But we've enjoyed it. We appreciate it, and I'm going to put all your contact
Where
information.
to book? And how many hours is the fishing? There's an option. How many hours?
Yeah, so
different types of trips.
Yeah, we got different types. We get the inshore trips. They start at 4 hours, and it's $4.50, and that's, you know, we keep it kind of close to shore, within like 3 miles. And then we have an offshore island trip. It starts at 4 hours. It's a little bit more. It's $5.50, and you know, it just gives us more range to travel, and gives us a few more options, you know, as far as what we're going to fish for. Then we have the 6 hour trip, and I don't really say offshore, inshore. We just come up with a game plan. I just ask them, you know, what kind of fish you want to catch. You want to catch, you know, eaters? You want to go catch big sharks? Just tell me, and that's what we're going to go do, you know. We can catch them all.
And I'll tell you, from my experience, you and I talked on the phone about a half hour the first day. And what I like to do, and what I appreciated, was that we could have a dialogue about, here's what we don't want to do. Yeah. This is the type of fishing that we don't want to do. We've been there, done that. So what is your suggestion to get us to point A? And that's what you need, is have a decent relationship with your captain or your team, so you guys can make the best trip possible for you guys.
Some of the other captains, you'll get on their website, and you'll have to answer like a little small questionnaire, and they don't call you or nothing. I like to call and just see. I like to know what I'm dealing with, for one thing. You know, you don't know how much experience people have, and you don't know, you know.
That's really good.
You know, and it matters. You know, it matters how I perceive the trip and how I go forward with it. You know, I just got to know what to expect. And
he's very professional. He reminded us yesterday if we go fishing, and this morning.
Once we got into Mississippi, he's even in contact with us.
Very good communication.
And the good thing was, he understood that we brought Filipinos on the boat, and that they want to take home everything that swims to eat. But that we had to put a limit on that. But we greatly appreciate it. We will definitely put all your contact information, and we'll tag everything for you guys. But we appreciate it, man.
Sir.
We had a great time.
Thank you, man.
Again, your
check
name?
out the pictures.
Captain Brian Ware with Fish Assassin Charters.
Okay.
We're going to show you some pictures in a second of all the cool fish.
There you go. All right.
My parents, they charter out of Orange Beach.
What charter do they have out of Orange Beach?
They have inshore and offshore. They got deep sea and do the inshore.
Well, in September, we're going back to Orange Beach. But we're going to try to take it to charter.
Yeah, I'll give you a contact. It's straight chaos. Fish charters. I'll send you his info. He's all.
Yeah, do that.
Hit the dolphin. No, it's done.
Ran a couple of father and son by earlier this year because they found kayaking without life jackets. Took them over a week to find the bodies. They found them in 160 foot water.
You did a video? In the video.
Yeah. So this is a fish. You guys don't know anything. It swims in the water. This is a fish that also swims in the water. Just so you guys know.
Oh, it's moving.
Like 19 of them or something.
Don't be a girl.
Yeah. Look at that. Yeah.
What is that?
Something to eat.
Fish?
There you go.
Trout.
Please.
Yeah.
White trout, a bunch of mackerel.
Ooh. I touched it already.
You touched it already.
Don't wipe it off on me. I'll see you looking.